Hey guys, today I'll be teaching you how to do a proper skillet drifter attempt at the map Cargo, which is one of the kinda hard medium maps because the road is actually pretty straight. I mean thin. It's pretty thin, so you don't got a lot of room to mistakes. And there are some long turns which you gotta gear up actually, so you can't just stay at third gear all the time on this map. But there is some hairpin, so good thing is you can use lower gears on that part. And I'll be showing you just a quick preview to what I'm saying. So like this is a pretty long, I mean not pretty long, but it's a long turn, goes almost straight. Right here you will need to go on fourth gear or even fifth if you want, but fourth is good enough. Third gear will make you straighten right there. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that the map is full of loopings or roundabouts, whatever you call them, and you cannot just skip them. Just for example, you cannot go here and just turn left and ignore it. You gotta do the full roundabout and then you can keep going. If you skip them, that won't be a full lap. You will be failed instantly. On this map there isn't grass, so every time you touch outside the road it is counted as a grass touch. What else? Yeah, right here. So right here you could use second gear because those are, I mean, this isn't much of a hairpin, it's much more of a almost 360 turn, but this is a hairpin, pretty close hairpin. You can use second gear on there. And the last thing that I wanted to point out is that this map has a lot of long straight roads. Sometimes they might not be long but still straight, like this one. And on the straight roads you can actually straighten or opposite drift, whatever you choose. You just keep in mind that you cannot grip. You cannot grip or stall. If you stall or grip or stall, whatever, you will be failed instantly. Doesn't matter. Again, position yourself right in front of the start line. Choose any car that you want because there isn't many cars for a skillet drifter. I'm using the Dodge Sleigh. That is a limited car for last year's Christmas. And press M to go to manual. Keep in mind that you cannot go under third gear unless it's a hairpin. And on some parts of the map I will be using fourth gear because it's a long turn. Without further ado, let's go. So straight to third gear. Coming next there will be a roundabout that you cannot skip it. You gotta do it. Remember, you gotta do all the roundabouts or else it won't be a full lap. Again, another one. You gotta do it. Right next there's a long turn. I'll be using fourth gear so I don't straighten. Back to third gear. Remember, if you touch anything besides the road, it will count as a grass touch. Oh, my frames are dropping. What the hell? Fourth gear again because it long turn. Ignore that side road right there on the right side. Long turn, fourth gear. Back to third gear. Don't skip the roundabout. You gotta do it. Fourth gear, long turn. Right here the road goes straight so you can straighten. Same for this one, or opposite drift. You choose whatever suits you the best. Don't grip or stall. I use fourth gear right there because it got a little tough for me. Oh, hairpin, so second gear is allowed. Oh my gosh, my frames are dropping. Alright. Oh, it gets straight right here. This big straight part, you can just go full straight. Just remember to keep drifting all the time. Oh, I had to gear down and I grass touched. Even though it's still a pass, it's barely a pass. If I do any other mistake, I will fail. Oh, hairpin. Now back to third gear. Yep. If I do any other mistake, I will fail because I already did one minor mistake. Oh, fourth gear because it's a long turn. If I do any other mistake, I will fail because I did a minor mistake and a pretty major one, which was using second gear. So I gotta watch out for that. If I do any mistakes, I will fail. But I'm pretty safe. Yes, sir. Just to show you, you can either do the way that I just showed you, or you can do the reverse, going from the finish to the start. Again, press M to go to manual. Don't use anything under third gear unless it's a hairpin. And let's go. Remember, use fourth gear for turns that are long. And when the road goes straight, you can also straighten or opposite drift, whatever suits you the best. The car that I chose sucks. I will say that. Oh, fourth gear because long turn. The car that I chose sucks. I will tell you that. It's pretty easy to stall with this thing. Hairpin, so second gear. It's pretty easy to stall with this thing. Don't choose, if you have this card, don't choose it. Long turn, so use fourth gear. Don't choose this card if you have it, because although you can choose literally any card, this card sucks, especially for this map. Again, this part, the road goes straight, so you can pretty much straighten. Just keep in mind that you gotta still drift. Hairpin coming up, so second gear is allowed. Go back to third gear. Don't skip the roundabout. That section is pretty confusing, but just follow what I'm doing and you'll be fine. Fourth gear because long turn. Back to third gear. Don't skip the roundabout. My frames are dropping again on the same part for some reason. There we go here. Ignore the road radar. Third gear is doing me fine. Oh, it's a long turn, but I was able to do it in third gear anyways. Nothing much to commentate about, but yeah. Oh, this long turn, I gotta use fourth gear unless I want to straighten, which I don't because the road isn't straight. Again, don't skip the roundabout. Also, don't skip this roundabout. You gotta do both. I mean, not just both, you gotta do all of them. Nice. Now coming up to the last turns. And grass touch. Of course, I grass touched on the last thing. But a minor grass touch won't do shit. It won't change anything. Especially if you followed everything that I just told you. You should be pretty damn fine. And that's about it. See ya.